Good morning. I am in 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 5. We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God. And we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. So we demolish any arguments and pretensions that sets itself up against the knowledge of God. And then we take every thought captive and make it obedient to God. I'm thinking of some behaviors I need to change in my life, and I really have to take those thoughts captive of the old ways and press forward in the new way. When I quit drinking, I had to, whenever there was a thought of drinking, I had to immediately capture that thought and let it go. I couldn't go down multiple thoughts in a row because all of a sudden I'd have a craving and then I would be on the way to the liquor store. So you have to take captive every thought. One of my friends from the firehouse, we always had treats at the firehouse, and she said, whenever I walk by those brownies, I say no. She looked at the brownies and she just said no. And it's kind of how we have to do it in whatever we're trying to demolish in our life, the toxic thoughts. We all struggle with different things at different times in our life. And I think that's the whole life adventure. I don't think that we stop struggling until we get to heaven. And I look forward to that because then we won't have to be struggling. We won't be plagued with toxic thoughts. In Proverbs 23:7, it says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. That's a Kimberly paraphrase, but New King James Version says that closest. So as we think, that's who we are. And those random thoughts that come in often come because of what we feed ourselves. Watching the news and some of the, it's intentionally sometimes riles me up. It makes me want to get on a bandwagon. But, when I'm feeding myself the Word of God and I'm really meditating on it and I'm just trying to seek His peace and make every thought captive to Christ, I just do better. It's easier for me to say no to the bad and say yes to the good. It's a constant struggle. I have to continually do it, but taking every thought captive and just making it obedient to Christ and not filling myself with stuff that I don't want and filling myself with good stuff. So that's putting on my faith. So remember, when you put on your faith, you're truly fit for anything. So be fit, be blessed, and have a phenomenal day.